Hello and welcome to Kaiserreich. And we are playing the League of Eight Provinces, aka China. So, if you know anything about Kaiserreich, obviously you know that China is in a bit of a messy position, and it will get messier. Also, of course, if you're not familiar with Kaiserreich, this mod, you probably should be, but Germany won World War One. There's a lot of left-wing governments also having their own little internal crises, like the the Commune of France and the Union of Britain, which sort of spawned out of a revolution following the First World War when Germany won. The German Empire covers most of the world, like Dutch Middle Africa here and stuff like that. They have German East Asian holdings instead of the French and Dutch. Well, actually, you still had Dutch imperialism here, but instead of the French Empire and such, and British holdings in the Pacific, this is the kind of stuff we are going to have to be worrying about as we play as whoever we end up playing as in China, because China is going to break up usually. Spoilers. And I haven't played China before in Kaiserreich that much. I've played a little bit of it on stream. I tried to play as one of the factions, and I think we're going to try to play as the same faction whenever things go to hell in a handbasket. Anyways, we are in a bit of a dreadful position technology-wise. I see our secondary weapon here is a is a saber, which is probably not amazing, but at least we have guns. Now, I don't know how much of this actually matters in terms of research, but I'm still going to do my standard stuff. But I'm not going to do construction, because I don't think construction is going to be that big of a deal yet. Though I may be eating my own words at some point. Assigning armies, don't know if that matters. National focus, that does matter. Because, you see this? Okay, so this is really deep, but it's not very wide, which, of course, probably has something to do with the fact that we are maybe not meant to be playing this country for a long time. 3 dockyards, doesn't matter much, but may as well. Though we are running a steel deficit, sorry, excuse me. That's fine though, because it's only going to affect the dockyards, which doesn't really matter that much. And 3 civilian factories. For no reason at all, I'm building military factories down here in what I believe is... Oh, I've actually forgotten what this region is called, but this like the area where there's a lot of Cantonese people. Yeah, I don't know what this like. I think each like region has its own name as well as all these like regions that we're looking at. But yeah, down in southern China. Now, the plan, as you may have figured by my building down there, is... Oh, we have a lot of reading to do, as always, but the plan, as you may have figured, is to play as a as the left KMT, the left Kuomintang. Forged amid last decade's wars and expanded to its current size following the defeat of the Northern Expedition, Sun Quanfang's League is a loose confederation of provincial governments oriented around a stronghold in Nanjing. Though united by its members' fear of central government control, the League is nonetheless a cornerstone of the empire, buttressing Beijing against both external threats and internal challenges by virtue of shared heritage. It's kind of like a warlord. Sorry, I just had a really stupid thought. It's like if the libertarians in America got their way. Though united by its members' fears, blah blah blah. This tenuous arrangement has brought years of peace and with them relative prosperity. Foreign industrial methods have proven transformational, and Sun's armies now include several German-trained and equipped divisions at their core. The League Marshal has come to sit atop a vast bureaucratic pyramid, a position he is more than happy to keep, despite the cracks that have begun to appear at its base. German material aid necessary to offset pressure from Beijing and the League's fractious I ended up looking at the map and immediately lost where I was. Oh well, this is just, you know, the general background. So what we can see here, we have the classic Qing government, the actual emperor, Imperial Majesty Pu Yi here, and Year of the Rat, yeah. And we're in the Year of the Cow, right? 2021. And we have the Shandong clique. I don't know anything about them. But just a bunch of, like, generals, warlords, and all that. kind of, reminiscent of the situation in China during the World War, or the Great War. Brief me on anything? Not really. Brief me on the Germans? No. Brief me on our eternal concerns? No. Their league will endure. There's a lot of stuff to read there. I can't read all of it for the playthrough, because it will just end up with an entire episode of me just reading that. Now, I don't know when this episode's going to go up. If it is going up after the French, National France, Saint France stuff, then... And if it's going up after episode 7 of that, which was the last episode I released before the hotfix, 16.1 dropped from Kaiserreich, then there's a chance that the San France playthrough will not continue. Sorry if that is the case, but I'm trying to get the archived version of the .16 mod for Kaiserreich so that I can continue that playthrough. Sorry, you're not watching San France, you're watching China. Just had to put that out there. Sun Chuanfang meets with the governors. He's met today with the governors of the 5 eastern provinces, who, the public has been told, discussed matters of regular governance and administration. The rice crop in Jiangxi has been poorer than expected this year. Rice crop, rather, said Governor Deng Rujuo. Well, how do you pronounce that? It's important that taxes are adjusted appropriately to compensate. The absence of officials from Guangdong, Guangxi, and Hunan, as well as the presence of purely military figures like General Qi Jieyuan, I don't know, has led some to believe that the meeting actually concerned more serious matters of state security. I don't know how to pronounce those names, and also, even though if I knew how to pronounce them, I would probably pronounce them wrong as well, because A, I'm not good at it, and B, some of them might not be from the, Mandarin-speaking regions of China, and there are a bunch of languages in China. There's not just Chinese, of course, and most people who know anything about China will know this. And even though the government says, they're all dialects, they aren't. They are actually completely different languages. And a lot of people in different parts of China obviously speak Mandarin because it's like the standard Chinese or whatever. But a lot of them speak various other, distinct languages that are harder or easier to speak, I think. I've watched videos of people, like this one dude who goes to fast food places or Chinese restaurants and stuff, and speaks to people in the language, there are restaurants that specialize in a certain type of food, and he speaks to them in the language of the people where they're from in China, and they're like, oh my god, you speak this language? Nobody speaks this language here. Is in America, I think. The Jaigan Railway. Today marks the long-planned opening of the Jaigan Railway, the latest extension of which finally connects Shanghai to Nanchang, a city deep in Jiangxi province. The opening is noteworthy for a few reasons. First among them, the prominent involvement of Chinese engineers in the construction despite its significant funding by the Aufsichtsrat der Ostasiatische Generalverwaltung, also known as the AOG. Yeah, that's a new name of them. Used to be the Allgemeine Ostasiatische Gesellschaft, I think, but now it's the Aufsichtsrat der Ostasiatische Generalverwaltung. I'm Norwegian, not German, so I can't pronounce that correctly, but I'm trying. Also known as AOG, which has turned the work into something of a cause célèbre. That's French, which I'm terrible at, even though it took a year. Those less optimistic have been quick to point out that the AOG's newfound access to rich mineral deposits, as well as Zhengdezhen porcelain, which has been able to fetch high prices in Berlin. Despite concerns, a threatened attack upon the opening ceremony by Kuomintang agents did not take place. God, I know I'm going to have so much fun trying to butcher these names, and I'm sure if I have any Chinese viewers, they will cringe into straight into deep into their seats. An unexpected announcement late this morning. To the surprise of many, the AOG publicly announces plans to purchase and consolidate a number of eastern railways on behalf of the Shantung Eisenbahngesellschaft. That means iron like Jernbane in Norwegian. It means railway. Iron way or iron iron course, I think is how you would directly translate it. One of its component concerns among them is the new Jaigan Railway. The AOG already possesses controlling shares in a number of lines across eastern China, several of which it directly financed, but this dashes the hopes of those who believed the new railway might represent a more equal future for Germans and Chinese. While Chinese management will be permitted to remain, they will now answer to a German directory board. Though scarcely admitted to the public, few authorities in the League seem to have been forewarned of this development, and the police response to protests has been slower than normal. So let's have a look at what we have in terms of generals and stuff here. Never mind, unrest spreads. Unsurprisingly, the consolidation of the Central China Railway under AOG management has met with widespread criticism. Intellectuals have condemned the move in domestic papers, followed by prominent Anglo-American publications out of Shanghai, echoed by syndicalist periodicals found on factory floors. More troubling, however, the news has spread rapidly by word of mouth and has grown all the more outrageous and fantastical in the process. Tales now describing extensive webs of conspiracy disappearances of outspoken individuals and the supposed transfer of millions of yuan into the League Marshal's own pockets. Nanjing has advised the Kaiser subjects to arm themselves and travel only when necessary. The consulates of most other nationalities may soon follow suit. This is similar to something that happened, I think, under the... it's not similar actually, but it did happen in Nanjing and Shanghai, specifically very much in Shanghai during the Japanese invasion of China, where Japanese people, or Japanese soldiers and Japanese planes and stuff, injured a lot of Westerners. And that's when people started paying attention, I guess. In the West, I mean. Boycott and Beijing. Talk of a boycott on German goods has accompanied growing protests throughout China, provoked by an assortment of Kuomintang agents, religious cultists, and nationalist ideologues. More disturbingly, some local garrisons have stepped back and allowed the unrest to grow, unwilling to risk being labeled Hanjian or race traitors. Wow. In order to ward off intervention from Beijing, advisors from the Nanking Commission have suggested that League Marshal Sun publicly declared that the situation is under control. Okay. Use maximum force. Don't know what that does. Maybe we'll stave off the revolution. Not that we necessarily want to, but let's see, who do we got here? Yang Wenkai, Ma Yuren, Ding Wenjiang, Ding Wenjiang, Zhang Taiyan, and Jie Hongshun. I don't know who any of these people are. The Totalist Charter, signed by a bunch of very reasonable and not at all messed up people, like Mussolini and Valois and Altamir and Oswald Mosley. Yeah, the name Totalism. KMT guerrillas have staged a series of increasingly bold raids, striking around the inland cities of Yongding and Longyan. Governor Zhou Yinren has long struggled to assert control over his mountainous province, with control often limited to the coast and the larger inland cities, and now his grasp grows all the more tenuous. Meanwhile, in Jiangsu, Governor Zheng Junyan reports increased agitation by Yiguandao adherents spreading over the border from Shandong. These religious fanatics have been a point of long-standing frustration for the governor, but their involvement may well be encouraging the rising unrest. Cool. So you split this in half. Put them there. Telegram from Beijing. Everything is under control. Proudly sent at the direction of Imperial Commissioner Wu Peifu, who sits as Qing Army Minister and the undisputed head of the nation's central military apparatus. The message inquires about the current chaotic state of affairs, clearly worded with the intent to force League Marshal Sun to admit weakness or hardship. Never. No divisions in basic training. We should probably deal with that. Oh my god, we have so many different divisions. What the F? They're all different, but the same. No, they're not all. Okay, so this... Holy crap. German police groups. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this might be indicative of how many factions may be involved in this when things when S hits the F. I've got when shit hits the fan. I don't have to censor myself. I'm after the it's been more than 50 seconds in the video, and now YouTube has stopped paying attention. Afghanistan declared war on the Dominion of India. Anqing refuses cooperation. What's going on? Yes, Anqing. No. Citing the recent incidents at Wuhu, Governor Chen Chao Yuan, I don't know, has issued an ultimatum calling for the withdrawal of whole non-provincial forces from Anhui, as well as the immediate handover of those officers responsible, though Chen assures the League that his own soldiers will continue to quell the spreading unrest and disorder, refuses further cooperation with League authorities, and denounces the creation of the Central China Railway, which he blames for pushing patriotic citizens to the edge of despair. No, we must bide our time. He has broken free. But he is still our ally, but he just declares, or like electoral gridlock in France, okay, Black Monday has hit, mein Gott. Massive financial crisis. How will we pay the troops when Black Monday reaches the east? Ah, yes, the death of every warlord. The soldiers' wages. Huh. Wait, what? Oh! I haven't seen this in a while. And it's different from before. Oh, I like this. So the flag isn't now isn't just... Wait, actually, that doesn't make any sense, though. But wait, no, actually, wait. I am extremely confused. Sorry, I need to collect myself a little bit. So soldiers have just demobilized. Oh my god, that's cool. So, I haven't seen this before. I was about to say, wait, this flag makes more sense than the other one, because the other one is, like, based off of our timeline, where, you know, the socialists, or not the socialists, but the like, Leninists won, right? But, I just realized, no, it doesn't make any sense, because in this world, I think the revolution happened still, but it just didn't work out. Or actually, no, hold on. The 1905 revolution happened, I think. But then they kept... no. So the 1905 revolution happened, I think. And then that obviously led to like the provisional government, which was still technically headed by the Tsar, right? And then that just remained until Kornilov now has apparently taken power. And okay, this is interesting. And now we have a different faction taking over the Russian Socialist Republic. Oh, dude, I want to play as them at some point. Who are breaking free from Kornilov in a revolution. God, if they... Oh, they're not going to win, but God, that would be so cool, right? I've never seen them win. So these guys are NSP. What would that mean? ODS, DRP. Then you have KNOF. I don't know what these guys are. NSP. They're not the what are they called? No. The Agrarian Socialists. What are they called? I forget. I think they're just called like the... It might actually just be called the Radical Socialists, actually. But yeah. Maybe they are them. The Second Russian Civil War. The Kingdom of Finland has declared war on the Russian Republic. Oh, wait. The Russian Republic has gobbled up Finnish lands. Sun Chung-fang lies mortally wounded because of an assassin shot from behind, disguised as a serving woman. She was, imprisoned, but, okay. I mean, okay, not okay. The Austrian Empire withdraws from Italy. Every army leader added one logistics skill. I wonder if this stuff will actually, like, make everyone better. Like, everyone's generals, because these generals will probably get split off. Marshal Lupefu accepted our request for help. Wait, Marshal... okay, so all of our soldiers are deserting. We should send him another request asking on how he plans to intervene. Oh, there's the province, Hunan province, yeah. Guangxi province. That's what I was talking about earlier. Guangdong province, yeah. I don't know actually where the left KMT spawn. Will we get some hints by looking at this? Don't think so. Riots reached the Marshal's palace. Nanjing police have been unable to contain one of many riots spreading across the capital as officers, defectors sit idle and onlookers join the chaos. Roar of flames and the burgeoning crowds are audible even within the chamber where Sun Chuanfang lies deep in a coma. Illusion of Qing hegemony shatters. The facade of Chinese unity, having been together for nearly a decade, has begun to crumble. Rising unrest in the League of Eight Provinces, the economic shock of Black Monday, portending German retrenchment, and the inability of the national government to deliver a decisive response to either has made one thing clear. Beijing's monopoly on power is broken, and now the future is any man's game. Secret negotiations with Shangguan Yunxiang, with the threat of rebellion from Chen Qiaoyan to our west and chaos to the south, we need to guarantee a corridor from which we can reach our troops in the south. While Chen Yi has shown to be loyal, there's the threat that he may choose to ally with Chen Qiaoyan, cutting us off from our southern army. We could appeal to his subordinate, who has never been content with any position and offer him the governorship, though he's a greedy man and he may desire far more than we can offer. Of course, there is always the choice to trust in Governor Chen Yi. I will trust in Governor Chen Yi, I think. I have no idea what those actually lead to. General Qi assumes control. Becomes acting League Marshal. Okay. Reinforcements mobilized in Wuxi and Nantong, supporting Marshal Qi as Qi has taken Nanjing. Force mobilized in Nanjing. Okay. Qi rules Nanjing. Oh, the League of Eight Provinces declared war on the left Kuomintang. Well, this is us now. Hello. Wang Jingwei. Now we need to get our army together, so the revolution has begun. We're broken free from the existing government. We are apparently pushing outwards automatically with a preset battle plan, which I suppose is all well and good. We have very few cities. We need to immediately... Well, actually, no, in encirclement here, we'll do absolutely fuck all, sadly. Get access to see what's going on here. Arsenal of the party state, Chinese National Revolution, yeah. We have 14 days to do this, to get access to the seas. Okay, so we need to actually, like, think about this. We need to focus on things now. I think we need to, first of all, have a look at what generals are assigned, and I extremely, extremely disagree with the way this has been set up. Why would you do this? Yeah, we want Lin Bao, right? Because he's got the Mountaineer, and these places are all mountains. And infantry officer and brilliant strategist, right? Fortress Buster is not too bad. All of these generals are excellent. They're amazing. We're doing Lin Bao. Who's our marshal? Yeah, this guy has nothing to speak of. This guy's reinforcement rate. And I think we're going to do offensive doctrine because we need to... No, we're going to do defensive doctrine, actually. No, never mind. We don't have enough. Because we are going to have to hold for a while. And take opportunities where we see them. But we need to take Xiamen. And we also need to take... What do we need to take? Fujian province, which is Minhu. That's Minhu. And Gannan prefecture. Gannan is... This is Gannan. So... I think we need to, we need to think about our, the strategic goals here. Don't go for Nanbing. Go immediately south, I think. Let's see, this gives us infrastructure, 250 units of guns. At the moment, we need No, we need soldiers, I think. Let's have a look at our logistics. Our logistics situation is dreadful. But I'm gonna go with troops. It gives us 1 infantry division immediately. We're training, but yeah. Don't exactly know why we're going that way, but yeah, we want him to leave. And we're going to, I think, put maximum pressure on Xiamen. Oh, does it take 14 days to... No, effective not completed within 14 days, minus 25. Effects when completed, gain 500 guns. Oh, that would be so good. Surely we have to. So I'm sending the militia out west because I'm focusing on this right now and I want the regulars here. That's why I'm doing some of this inefficient shuffling around of troops. Marshal Wu Peifu backs Nanjing. Oh, that's not great. Well, Qing government is gonna get involved then, I guess. One issue I have is that none of the other guys have revolted yet, and that means that I am all alone against the League of Eight Provinces. Might actually be able to encircle this one because he's strategically redeploying and has 0 organization. Oh god, this is getting bad. Old now. We need to entrench. I don't think we're gonna get it in 14 days. Qing declared war on the Nanjing clique. Oh, now they're the Nanjing clique. Okay, cool. Okay, we've, I guess, secured that province, right? Yep. Now it's Fujian Prefecture, and we're still trying to get access to the sea. I think I had this exact issue the last time I did this. Like, there just isn't time, I think. With what we have accessible to us right now. I'm playing this like I'm playing like Unity of Command or Panzer Corps or something right now. Russian Socialist Republic is pushing out. But yeah, I'm playing this like I'm playing Unity of Command or Panzer Corps. I'm like manually microing each unit because I kind of need to. We don't really have the at all. Like we don't have. I'm getting ahead of myself. We don't have the troops to actually hold in a very like traditional manner. Okay, that's good. Is this? Yeah, this is Chen Zhongming, based United States of China. He's going to, so he's just actually freed up our rear, which is amazing for us. If I do this, he's not going to strategically redeploy, which is annoying because I need to get him there, or I need to get these troops there in time, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. We have 4 days. We may actually do this if they don't get troops over in time. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, surely we've done it right now. We must have. Second NRA, National Revolutionary Army, I'm guessing. We are going to send these guys down there immediately. Don't know if they're going to reach. Actually, hold up. Let's just do this, because they're not going to get there in 2 days, right? Or 3 days. Less than 3 days, I suppose. And the battle is going to be over by then. Let's start fighting in the north, then. What province do we need to secure? It's this one, right? No, Mihu is... Mihu is done. We didn't do that, but we need to take... We need to take Fujian province, and Fujian province... So we can't scavenge... Yeah, this one, right? Yeah. We can't scavenge for supplies in this province until we've taken it, apparently. That is cool that we're working like an actual guerrilla army. I have wanted more like, you know, stuff that sort of makes us feel like we're playing like, you know, the NVA or something, I guess. Like, or not NVA, maybe like the National Liberation Front, like the Viet Cong. I'm going to delete these because I don't want them automatically redeploying right now. Tibet Improvement Militia arrives in Longyan. Strange sight befell the Central Committee this morning as a ragged group of Tibetan soldiers and dignitaries arrived in Longyan, carrying copies of the 3 Principles of the People. Their leaders have beseeched the General Committee for a task force to carry out revolution in Tibet. Proudly, the Central Committee has appointed Huang Musong as a General Advisor of Tibet. Furthermore, the General Committee has authorized a new division to leave for Lhasa and liberate the Tibetan people from the corrupt regent and tyrannical Fremon. Cool, but that doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Because they are just going to get invaded by someone, right? Either the Dominion of India, who are fighting a long war against Afghanistan, apparently, or they're going to get invaded by, like, the Bharatiya Commune or a Szechuan clique or something like that. The reason I'm saying they might get invaded by the Bharatiya Commune is because these guys have a tendency to get overthrown by the Totalists. And the Totalists are very not cool and very not based. One nation, one army policy. Well, we're going to implement one of these policies in the next episode. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do this one for now so we get those guns. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please leave a like. It apparently helps out quite a lot in driving up the metrics and getting people to, you know, getting eyes on the video. And also, what else should I say? Yes, of course, check the description down below for the link to the mod if you haven't played it yet. Why haven't you? This is the best mod for Hearthstone 4. And, yeah, Twitch down there. Live stream every now and then. My terrible political takes and all that you can find on my Twitter down there as well. And, of course, my Patreon, which you should not go to. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.